Okay, hello and welcome to a very special episode of Pixels Unboxes where we're not even unboxing anything that's directly video game related. This is just something I've been kind of looking forward to. Getting my next addition to my Ayumi Hamasaki collection of basically DVD combos, Blu-ray combos, and like special edition stuff. This is Party Queen, which is not one of my favorite albums, but it does have like a really elaborate box set here. I think it's actually a used copy, so maybe it looks like it could be. Hard to say actually. I can't really see anything inside the box, so that's going to be interesting. I don't know if it's complete or not. It has the box, though, obviously. Hopefully it has the goodies. It looks like it's sealed. I mean, they may have resealed it, so yeah, it looks like it might be resealed. Hard to tell. Like it has like a. It's probably resealed because it has like a foam thing inside. Which I don't think it had originally. It's in really good condition though. Well, this may be actually sealed. It's weird that it has like a little foam like wrap in front of it though. I mean, unless they just kept the original wrapping and re-taped it together, which it might have. But it seems like weird that they put like a foam like pad in front of the merchandise, just because it seems like kind of like you want to display what's actually in there and you can barely see it. Like I was like kind of alarmed for a second there because I thought like, oh my god, like this is this is like used and it's just they're just giving me like the box with like next to nothing in it. Well, we'll find out, I guess. And what's important to me is that it just has the actual stuff in it. I didn't pay too much for it, probably less than it would have cost when it first came out, so I'm not sure where I'd actually put the box if I actually keep the box. I kind of want to keep the box, but I kind of don't know where I'd put it. So this actually does come up everything. It just has that little foam thing in front of the actual goods. Yeah, it is sealed, everything. That's interesting. It has yeah, so it has yeah, CD, I think it's CD Blu-ray version, probably. No, CD DVD. Okay, well that's fine. Oh, there is an actual like Blu-ray copy of the. I mean, all this that's played is on my PS3 probably, or PS2. I mean, with the region thing on Codebreaker. Because DVDs are from Japan are like region 2, I think. So yeah, so basically can't play that on, but the Blu-ray can be played on any Blu-ray player here because it's region 1. I believe. I'm hoping. If it's 2 discs, and this doesn't say what region, might even be region free. But since it's from Japan, it should work. Then it also has a DVD, which I don't know if that's the exact same. I think it is might be a different concert. Let's see. Oh yeah, these are 2 different concerts. Like they have 2 different concert DVDs in here. I think. The countdown and then the I think the tour. Yeah, like the tour from 2011 and then the countdown from 2011 to 2012. That's kind of cool. You get like 2 different DVDs, 1 album with a DVD, and then you have these pint glasses, which I don't drink, so straight edge, whatever it's time for straight edges. But hey, like these are, I can drink like milk and water out of them or something. Even actually has the I don't know. I think these are both the same. We'll see if they have different designs on them. I'm sure they're both the same design. But they don't have Ayumi Hamasaki branding on them. It makes me look like I'm transgender or something, which I'm not. So, clearly, I am not a party queen. I'm not even a party king, or prince, or anything. Maybe I got it for the, the getting like the 3 different Ayumi Hamasaki products in one. And there's this thing, which I have no idea what it's like a 10 or something. Yeah, oh, they're coasters. Okay. So you have drink coasters and pint glasses. All this branded with Party Queen and not like any actual like Ayumi Hamasaki indication, so it just so yeah, the actual like merch stuff that's in here is not really quite my taste, but whatever. I guess it's just as well that it's a DVD version, because like all the other versions that I have are DVDs so far. I wouldn't mind it was had a Blu-ray, but I don't think she may have not started doing actual like Blu-ray combos. Yeah, with Party Queen, it might have been like one of the later ones. I am getting colors, I think, sometime. Actually, the box is pretty cool. A little big. I have no idea where exactly I would set it. Maybe I'll just like put it in place of my Skylander supercharger box, because I don't really care as much about the superchargers boxes that much. I'm kind of curious as to why they have that little like sheet in front of it, because yeah, I think like if anything, I think like my main criticism of the set is kind of that like the pint glasses and everything that came with it are basically kind of designed for women because it just says Party Queen on it. So like if granted, I guess even Hamasaki may be popular enough that like people might like understand like, you know, this is like Ayumi Hamasaki thing. But like you can drink sake out of out of Ayumi Hamasaki pint glasses. There we go. There's your pun. Which actually, I'm sure like a ton of people in Japan have actually already made that joke, because I think the Japanese are into punny humor and wordplay. But yeah, like they're. I like the fact that they're not branded with like, Ayumi Hamasaki and they're just branded with Party Queen is a little weird. Is this okay? The mic's on. Okay, just checking. I should have checked that before I even started. But yeah, I think that like just as a man, as for the record, I don't consider myself 100% cisgendered, but I don't really consider myself. I consider myself to be primarily male, so it's kind of anima and animus type of. I don't know. It's difficult to explain the gender spectrum, and I don't understand it myself. So I just say like I'm. That's a whole other debate, and I'm not really of a mind to. But yeah, like I'm not feminine enough that I would like want to have pint glasses that say Party Queen on them. That I would feel comfortable with that. So it's like, okay. So I guess if I ever have a girlfriend, like she could possibly use these. I guess maybe that's the logic. Like everyone who's in Ayumi Hamasaki is in Japan is like I don't know, like either a woman or a guy who has a girlfriend who or other significant other who would like to use the pint glasses. Or it's actually a pretty good deal for like just sealed. Like I think also my I've also like shown this before, but this is also like a sealed copy, and I got like for fairly like I think under $20 on Amazon. So like this is a good time for anyone who's actually collecting Ayumi Hamasaki stuff to get like the really like crazy limited edition box sets. But anyway, yeah, as far as gaming stuff is concerned, well, last night I was thinking of streaming, but I was kind of in a foul mood because yesterday was my dad's birthday. It was a pretty fun time. We went to an arcade for a while, and Dad played a bit of pinball, and we played a bit of Revolution X, which was pretty fun. Yeah, so while we're out, a couple of packages from Japan, which this was one, arrived, and we needed to sign for them, so I had to walk up down to the postal office, which is fortunately just like 4 or 5 blocks away, so It's not that much out of the way, but yeah, I had to like walk all the way down there to pick up a couple packages. Um, so that was fun. That was a little adventure, I guess. It's early that there wasn't like there was only maybe like 3 or 4 people in front of me, so it wasn't too bad. So and I need to get used to actually like looking at the webcam. So anyway, this is just a okay. I guess in terms of like update on what I'm going to be doing next in terms of gameplay, I'm still planning on doing Grandia 2. Currently, unless I think of something else I'd rather play. I'll probably do like something of a test run on Grandia 2 just to make sure the controller works and that I have it configured properly, because that's something I didn't do last time that I streamed PC games. Like I just like all I did with Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed was load up a configuration menu and selecting the Xbox One controller, and like, okay, well it should work. And then I fired it up, and then while I was streaming, and then it didn't work. And I was like, okay, I can select the controller, but I can't use it. It's also kind of weird that the configuration menu is for controllers is not in the game itself. It's a separate thing, and I have no idea like whether it didn't take or if I had to like. I'll probably look up some like online help on that. So yeah, this is like a really cool set. Like I'll say like as far as like the actual like stuff comes up, like it's well worth the price. I think I can't remember how much I paid for it. Let me look up how much I paid for it just to get a good idea. And this is I think around the average price for it on Amazon. Oh, well, my orders got delayed. What? Huh? What? Okay, this is weird. Maybe it's backward. I recently got a Kindle, and during Prime Day, and I'm getting a silicone case for it, and it's actually a kids-proof or kids-friendly protective case, but I just like the design of it. And it was originally estimated to arrive on Monday. The week after next. I even realized that. I just thought like Monday, and okay, it'll arrive on Monday. Like that's 2-day shipping. Okay. Now it's estimated to arrive on this coming Wednesday. So I saw Wednesday. I'm like, wait a minute, it's delayed till Wednesday, and then it says it's sooner. I'm like, okay, it doesn't make sense. And then like I noticed it was the 24th, and now it's the 19th. So I don't know if it's back ordered. Or something. Like I had to imagine that's what it is. Oh yeah, it says in stock July 19th. So okay, that's fair enough. I didn't even notice that when I ordered it. So I'll have a few extra days while I won't have a protective case for it. But it was like actually it went down in price. I don't know if I don't think there's a price guarantee for something that isn't technically pre-ordered. Considering that it's out of stock, I would like a price reduction. That would be nice. I could cancel it and reorder it. I could see what you contact the seller and see if I can get a price reduction or some sort of partial refund. I don't know. I'll look into that maybe. Anyway, I'm not for that. Let's see here. Do I have? It's probably a little far down the list probably. Okay, here we go. Okay, I ordered a bunch of stuff, so I need to look at what. Uh, oh well, that all it was? Oh yeah, it actually is fairly expensive. It was like $53.36. But actually, like, this is actually, I think, fairly cheap compared to like what the other yeah, actually this is like not the average price. Yeah, like the average price you can find it for is like $72.80 plus $4 shipping. So like I got a good deal. Like I got like, this is like $53.36 after shipping. So yeah, I got a really good deal. Like I saved like around 25 bucks on this. And yeah, so it's not like the best deal, or considering how much stuff I'm getting with it. Like, okay, I got like I got a DVD, a Blu-ray, and then a thing of a DVD cassette. I don't know if there's a I'll have to look up whether or not there's a Blu-ray. Actually, I'll do that right now, just quickly. If you've already lost interest, you can just like stop watching, which you may have already done. This is a stream technically, but yeah, just a elaborate way of recording. An excuse not to edit. Let's see here. Party Queen. Okay. Okay. Actually, I need between this and okay, so yeah, there's no like CD plus Blu-ray edition. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's no like Blu-ray of the of this thing. Oh great. AVG like sending you have unprotected passwords, and then like you can secure your account with AVG password protection for $1.08 a month for $2 a year. No, I don't think I should have to pay for any kind of protection for like I need to look at what Avast is like compared to AVG, because AVG is a little ridiculous with its like built-in like advertising for itself, and like various services. So yeah, I think in terms of like my progress for my collection, I'm no longer like caring quite as much about getting things in order of their release. But I think in terms of like the main albums, I think I've got like a copy of every album. I don't have a CD, DVD, or combo for 5, but I do have the Tales of Xillia edition for which here's something video game related. There's also a Tales of Xillia 2 of, I think, one of the later albums that I need to try and get. Like, that's probably the only like CD alone copies that I'll be getting. Oh yeah, I think it's from Love and Again, or because there's like an album called Love Again, which I haven't gotten yet. But there are also like I'm going to get like it'll be this in our instance of getting like 2 copies. But yeah, there's like Love Again, and then there's a full, like, there are two EPs, and then there's a full album that's called Love Again that basically combines the two EPs. And I'll probably just get the Tales of Zillia one, and then because it's like video games and Ayumi Hamasaki, so and anime type art. So anyway, I'm also kind of curious as to when they started doing Blu-ray combos. They actually had like a Blu-ray with the and then Love and Again, and then Love Again. Do you wonder why 5 is called 5? Because it isn't like the 5th EP. I don't think. It is the second EP album she did. I think even if you count like Love and Again, it would be the 4th. Like overall, I don't know. It's weird. I'm kind of like curious as to why it was called 5. Maybe she's like cutting from the larger remix albums. I don't know. Okay, so I think Love Again was the first one that had a Blu-ray with it. There was like the CD plus Blu-ray plus goods, which I don't know what the goods were, so I'll have to look that up. Anyway, thanks for watching. I may like do like especially when getting these big limited edition things, which I'm not sure I'm going to get for every single album. I think that I kind of would like to, but I don't know if I can really afford it overall. So this is probably the most elaborate one. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Again, probably will do Grandia 2 sometime later this evening. No guarantee. But yeah, I've been working a lot on Minecraft. I've been doing a like a mansion, which is particularly elaborate. I think the most elaborate part is I have the greenhouse, a greenhouse attached to it, which is actually a recreation of the greenhouse that I created originally in Creative in one of the earlier versions of Pencil Play City on PS4, and I just made it into this add-on to my overall mansion. I think it'll still be a public greenhouse of sorts, but I don't think there's a public. Currently, there's no like public entrance to it, so you have to like go through my mansion to get to it, which may be okay. So yeah, I might do. Well, I'll probably do a showcase when I'm like kind of finished. Like the mansion is kind of interesting because I sort of just build it like, on the fly, and I did it like. It's also weird because it's already weird enough when I'm doing a creative survival hybrid, because some things are legitimate, some things aren't. Like the library, in order to get all the bookshelves, for the library I went into creative mode and used Ender Pearl, and actually it was interesting because the stronghold is actually on the same map as it isn't like that far away from the city. Um, Although the entrance is not like within the city limits, so there'll still be some work required to locate it, to relocate it anyway. So I'm gonna move the this to here so that I'm actually my eye line is more. There we go. So basically, yeah. So to locate the stronghold, I used an interpol, and I actually went into MC Edit to find like where it was, and actually start to dig a little bit of like I think a 2-block high kind of staircase, or a way down. So I didn't really dig all the way down there. I guess a way to do it a little more legitimately would be to just teleport myself to the spot where I wanted to start making the staircase and then go up. There was also like a lava pit which I had to like remove and empty it. Yeah, like, on PC even more so, because I had to play. Wait, okay, I did this part in MC Edit, I did this part in Crid, I did this part in Survival. So there's a kind of a story to things. Now, for further full disclosure on what is kind of legitimate and what's semi-legitimate, the enchantment table and all the books that like the stack of books that are required to max out enchantment levels, those were attained legitimately from I think like villages and also some cows. So I actually those were entirely legitimate. I kind of justified the fact that like I hunted for a stronghold without like gathering ender pearls or eyes of ender or whatever. One, because I'm playing like on peaceful, so like there's no way to actually besides trading with villagers, there's no way to like attain them legitimately all that easily. But also like beyond like what was necessary to increase the enchantment levels, everything else is for decoration. So I feel that like I can't really fault the game too much for that, because yeah, like books and bookshelves now have practical purposes. So the requirement for leather is reasonable, like to have an extra little thing to craft books and bookshelves is is perfectly fine. And besides that, you can find strongholds and harvest bookshelves from there, which is what I did, but I didn't locate it entirely legitimately. But there's other things that I didn't locate entirely legitimately. Like there's a jungle biome that I use like a mapping tool for, because like all the jungle biomes were like around like 10,000 blocks away from the city. So I also created a teleport command block thing to get to the jungle, to get to and from the jungle, which I think is fair enough, because yeah, like I want to have a multiplayer server. You want to have biomes just be kind of so basically I navigated to it, like I basically flew there in creative mode and put down a command block thing to teleport back and forth. So it's going to be definitely a hybrid world to begin with. I think once it's as a server, it'll be pretty much, I think, on easy difficulty, unless too many people like object to that and like, oh, like it needs to be normal, because easy is too easy for like the majority of people. That's gonna turn people off from like even using the server. Then maybe I'll go to normal. But if there's a way to easily like adjust the difficulty setting within the server, particularly for like realms, which is what I'm planning on using currently. Also, I guess another question. I'm going to make a separate video about this, maybe when I'm closer to like having it finished, which may be August now. I'm not even sure about August. It could even be September, because I have a bunch of stuff coming out in August. So unless I get a bunch of new Patreon contributions to actually get up to a point where like I can just use Patreon to pay for the server directly, then maybe. But as things stand right now, yeah. But I'll probably do like another, like just maybe an overall showcase video. I might even just like record it rather than doing it live. I'll just like record it, maybe edit it together a little bit, because especially considering how big everything is. And I have fraps now, so you know I can probably just record it that way instead of live streaming it. Because I mean, all chat would probably do is just like be like, well, when is it gonna go live? And like, oh, it's gonna be a while now. Because I want it to be perfect. I want to have roughly everything that I think I already have for the most part. There's a few things that need to be changed. There's a big maze, which I recreated, but it's not fully recreated. At the end of it right now, or in the original, is a portal to the end, or like the frame for a portal to the end. I think the idea of it originally was that you go through the maze, and each of the four corners you have like I think blaze powder and eyes of ender, and then you like use those to craft. You use those to craft ender pearls to put into the ender portal, the end portal, and then you go into the end portal and you fight a dragon. And you know it's kind of like a microcosm of the game. In a way, I think there's also like chests that were scattered throughout like various dead ends that like had the equipment and stuff that you can put on yourself. And there was like glowstone and stuff, various things that you can use to like mark your path and indicate where there's a dead end, and so on. It was kind of interesting. But I don't know if I want to quite recreate that aspect of it, because it ended up not being quite as fun as I thought it would be. So I mean, I might just have like each of the trees have like just straight up eyes of ender. You go to each of the four corners, and then you make your way to the center. I don't know. Or yeah, I don't know. Like I don't necessarily want to make this whole like mini game in the middle of the world. And it'd be better to like do that, like save that for like when we maybe even save like constructing that aspect of it until we actually have like people order to make like a proper like kind of competition of sorts, to like see who can like, or not even a competition, because like different people will be getting different eyes of ender. So like just have like a larger co-op thing going on, where like we have like maybe like 4 or 5 different people like navigating the maze and like marking it, and maybe we can even like legitimately like prepare for it, and like gather materials, and rather than having the materials like scattered throughout the maze, just have people just preparing to go there. Maybe even legitimately getting the ender pearls and such. Like the only thing we don't need to do is actually like locate a stronghold, although we already have, in a manner of speaking. But I don't think there's any way to harvest the end portal. I could look that up, like whether or not you can like just like actually like maybe with like a silk touch thing or something, or maybe even just like normally you can just like take the parts and like create your own in portal whatever you want, because that'd be kind of cool without having to like go for a stronghold. I mean, I feel maybe a little bit more bad about that, because it is like just in terms of having the way I found the stronghold, but it would be kind of like a way of doing it legitimately, sort of. So yeah, I kind of have gotten far off subject, but I'll just maybe a way to thank people who have actually watched for this video this far. You get some little bit of information about what I'm doing with the Minecraft server. So you can look forward to that. It'll probably be August, maybe September. I don't know. It's kind of like when it's done at this point. There's still like quite a lot of work to do. Like I have a bit of extra terraforming I want to do, because I did like I remade the Golden Gate Bridge from my enhanced, actually, from the Pixel Play server, and actually it's pretty awesome. But it actually was a little too short to like reach any kind of landmass, so I actually had to like go into MC Edit and like take a bit of terrain and like copy paste it, but then it wasn't a complete bit of terrain, so now I had to kind of extend the terrain a little bit to make it feel more natural. So I think I'm going to be doing it creative, and this probably take a fair amount of time to do. So yeah, there's a lot of work going into this, probably more work than there really needs to be. But yeah, I want to make this like the ultimate Pixels Play City incarnation that incorporates elements from that I built over the years. And the mansion is actually kind of a little dull in terms of its design. I don't know if I might do a few things to spruce it up, but there's like a lot of stained glass windows and such in there that are actually kind of cool, especially with shaders on. So that's gonna be fun to look at. I could do like a gallery thing too, but I don't know. I'll just do a video. I'll probably do pre-recorded. I'm thinking about doing just more pre-recorded like Let's Play type things, because that's kind of what I originally kind of wanted to do with Pixels Plays, is to just do some pre-recorded Let's Plays rather than just live streaming everything. And now I'm able to. I'm just so used to live streaming that you know, yeah. So that's kind of like why I'm live streaming this rather than just you know, recording it. And yeah. So anyway, I can go to my outro here. So thanks for watching. You can follow us on Twitter. I haven't been really using Twitter that much recently, but I'll try to use it a little more frequently, just maybe to update like why I'm not streaming a particular day. Usually just because I'm not in the mood, or you know, I'm busy with something, and or whatever. Yeah. I want to try and do like maybe do it daily, or like just like put together an actual like proper schedule of sorts. I can't really actually, let's just go back to me for a little bit, one bit here. I can't really, because of my work schedule, like I'm part-time, super part-time. I don't really work a lot of hours usually, but because I'm part-time, like my schedule changes week to week, so I can't like evenings. Usually I don't work. I mean, I haven't working evenings, but it's usually like early in the evening, so I'm getting off at 6 today. So like could be like 7 or 8 that I might try to aim to do a stream. Again, probably grinding too. So there's that. But I don't know if I can really do a regular schedule. And I also want to have like the freedom, like if I want to stream in the afternoon or something, that I can do that. Well, I've kind of gotten used to doing it in the evening, so I don't know. But I might try and like at least kind of maybe for Twitter, like do like just a schedule thing where I'm like, okay, like I'm going to be streaming this game this day, this game this day, and this game this day, and maybe even like, okay, I'm committed to it, you know, that I'm going to play this game on this day. As soon as I actually know my actual work schedule for the following week, I'll you know, just go and you know, usually it's like Friday, Saturday, you know, all the schedule, and then I'll like just, you know, put out like, okay, I'm playing this game on this day at this time, and this game at this day on this time, and then I'll just like have it all laid out so that everyone knows like, exactly what's going to happen and can plan their own schedules around it. So yeah, like heck, I can even make a video like that, just like that like just like shows like, hey, like I could interview each week. I'll like just put up a video like where I'm like, okay, this is what my stream schedule is going to be. Because I do like want to try and be a little, at least a little more I don't know, just organized with regard to my streaming, because I've kind of been sporadic, definitely, especially recently. There's haven't been any games that like I just feel like continually playing, and also because I have so many different games, I've been just trying different games, which is kind of nice. It's a different thing, that I've been doing, because usually I've been doing just a continuous long haul of each game that I've been playing until I finish it, and that's like how I've been doing things. And then I move on to the next game, and now because I have this PC, I have like the technology to stream from different consoles. I've been doing this other thing where I'm just doing a different game kind of each time. And there's games that I might continue playing, there's games that I might just continue playing on my own, in some capacity or other. Actually, I don't know what, I did the Tomb Raider anniversary stream, and I don't know if it cut off or what happened, but my computer just like straight up froze up when I exited the game. I have no idea what caused that. I don't know if it's going to happen again the next time I try to play it. I'm probably not going to stream it the next time I play it, because I'm, I kind of suck at it, and I don't want to like just get frustrated and be trying over and over again to make these jumps and to do these various things. And I feel like I'm not just wasting my own time, I'm wasting the time of the viewers, and I don't want to do that. So I'd rather just like play it on my own and be wasting my own time. And also I think it's just a different feel. I might not be like, I might actually do better at it because I don't feel like this pressure of people are watching and everything. So maybe that's also a factor. But anyway, I've gone on long enough. Like, we started with a simple unboxing, now I'm basically vlogging. No one who's really interested in my my video game content, or probably very few people who are interested in my video game content, are going to be interested in the Ayumi Hamasaki thing, because I mean, sure, there's some crossover, but yeah, I just wanted to like share stuff that I love on this channel, and yeah, that's what I'm doing. So anyway, let's just go. Thanks for watching. Especially if you watched to this point, because I don't blame you if you like, okay, like, he's just rambling now. Yeah, you can follow us on Twitter at Pixels Plays and at Pixels DJ Gamer. Pixels Plays is like for the channel mainly, and Pixels DJ Gamer is my personal Twitter. You can support us on Patreon. Of course, as always, LCS and DFTBA, and I will see you hopefully this evening. Bye bye.